Well, this event in the Timber Cruisers Outpost is the caber toss and chip toss. We do both of them at the same area. So what we have here is we've marked off a course. We've got a starting line here, and then we have different posts that you might be able to see in the background here. 10 feet away, 20 feet away, 50, 75, and 100 to mark the distances on it. So this log right here is that I'm holding up is a caber, and that's what they'll use, and they'll lift it and they will throw it as far as they can, and then we measure where it hits the first time, or if it falls back, then we measure the closest that it falls back. So that's how we get the measurement on it. With the chip toss, we use, in this caber we found up here, we just found a tree and cut it to size that we needed. It was already dead, so we didn't have to bring it up here. It was just part of the materials are already here. The chip toss, this is a chip that we actually sawed off of one of the logs that we took from the two-man buck saw. So this material is already readily available as we're setting up the stuff, so you don't have to bring any extra material for that. The only things that we did bring up was a shade for the people to be under, some stakes and some yellow caution tape. That way we can rope off both sides of the event, because when the people are throwing these discus chips, they can fly sometimes 50, 100 feet, and a lot of times they will go by the road or up into the trees, and we want to make sure that the scouts are safe and not crossing into the course where we're at.
Okay. Do you need any special vehicles or trailers to get your materials to camp?
You don't need any special materials or vehicles to get anything up here. Most of the stuff is already up here, and just the small stakes and tape or caution tape. The pop-up tent, shade tent is all you need. So.
Okay. How many staff members do you need to run this station?
Two staff members can run this station.
Okay. What training do you have to give staff to run this station?
A real basic 1 minute, 2 minute overview of the station and the safety on it, and then how we're doing the measuring.
Okay. What training do you have to give? Are there any special BSA certificates that you must have to run this station?
No.
What training do you give the boys to participate in this station?
Boys to participate, we show them how the best way to throw the caber is, how to lift it up on your shoulder and throw it that way, and we also give them tips on how to use the chips and how to toss it, some of the best ways to do it. We have a couple of rules: no rolling the chips, and if you cross the line you scratch and you got to go over again. One thing I forgot to mention as far as materials, you want to make sure you have a tape measure that runs at least 100 feet so you can mark off the entire event length on there.
Okay, last question. Did you give out any awards at this station, and how do you know who to award them to?
Okay, for the boy that throws the caber the farthest, and also for the boy that throws the chip the farthest, we give awards for each of those. For the caber, usually we just give them a big Sasquatch jerky log, and then for the chip toss, usually we make that a fun thing and we give them a bag of chips.
Okay.